but surely. That in there. The sun just broke out over the horizon and is lighting up the canyon behind me. That's pretty. I'm really tempted to run up there and catch the sunset, even though I probably wouldn't be able to make it to the top by the time the sun actually set. But I don't know what the rules are for hiking off trail like that, so I'll stick with not getting arrested or anything like that. Not bad. Just made it up to the top. As tempting as this is to climb, I am all by myself, and if anything bad happens to me, I could probably die. Not worth it. So I'm on this hiking trail just kind of deep in thought, thinking about where I've been and what I plan on doing and all of that stuff. And I'm thinking about all of the videos that I plan on making and things that I want to talk about and say. And it's a unique challenge to try to figure out how to package everything to be able to reach the most number of viewers and captivate interest. And I think what I'm gonna do is just make a bunch of videos and talk about whatever. Hopefully they're all coherent and each of them individually inspire in some way. But yeah, it's a challenge to try to figure out how to do this, but I'm gonna try. So, I don't know. The random thoughts that you have while hiking, it's pretty awesome. I love it. It's a lot easier coming up stuff like this than going down. It's coming up, you just kind of get on all fours and bear crawl. But down, you just have to be prepared to fall on your butt every step. This spot was pretty cool. You have to climb up through this thing. And there's a really nice breeze that's coming up through here. It feels amazing. You might only be able to see me while cars are driving by and they shine their lights at me. I did a pretty dumb thing. I thought I could make it to the next gas station because it looked like it was going to be cheaper further down the road. I ended up running out of gas. I was 1.2 miles away from the gas station. I went to the gas station and thankfully found some gas tanks at quantity of 2 gallons. So I bought one, filled it up with gas. So I'm making the walk back. And decided to listen to Rascal Flatts and Life is a Highway came on, and just kind of rolling with the punches, I guess. Hopefully I learned my lesson. And there we go, there's some lights. I'm not in any real hurry, so it's not a huge deal. It's just kind of comical and a little embarrassing to myself. But I'll get to the car here in just a little bit and hopefully it starts. So, to be continued. All right, I've almost made it back to the car. Got gas tank in hand. Gonna pour it in and hopefully it starts on the first try. We'll see. All right, some of the cars are kind enough to get in the second lane. but this might be kind of tricky with timing. All right, I need 2 hands for this. This is me filling it up, slowly but surely. Well, that was pretty terrifying. There were like 3 instances where a semi got like within 4 feet of me as I was filling it up. This legitimately makes me think of Breaking Bad whenever Jesse and Walter are stuck in the boonies and Jesse runs the battery completely empty, and there's a lot of anticipation whenever he cranks the key as to whether the RV is gonna start. And so that's kind of how I feel right now, and how appropriate that it is occurring in New Mexico. So here's the moment of truth. Put that in there. Hallelujah. Oh my gosh. I was honestly expecting to have to make that trip a second time, because from personal experience, I know that you have to drain like the fuel injection mechanism or whatever it is with a certain number of gallons before you can start it after running it completely dry. So that's like at least 45 minutes just now that I don't have to go through. And hopefully I never have to go through that again, because that was inconvenient. I did enjoy myself. I had good laughs, but I will never make that mistake again. I love the texture of these rocks. All right, I think I figured out where I want to take this hike. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top of that. It looks like the highest drop to get to the water. I'm not gonna go cliff jumping or anything, but it looks like the coolest texture that's close to the water, and the highest climbing that's here at the moment. So I'm gonna go up all this stuff and then just stay close to the water, and eventually I'll get there. I came from over there and I was aiming to get over here, but there's this dam in the way and it says danger, keep off. I could go down and then up to get up to there, but I accidentally forgot to bring water with me, and sun is about to go down anyway, and I kind of want to take the last hours of sunlight easy. So maybe another time I'll go up there. I think it'd be a lot of the same stuff anyway, so nothing like new. So I'm gonna head back and call it a day. Right now I'm on top of Thumb Butte in Prescott, Arizona. It took me like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get up here. And yeah, right now I am the highest person in town, literally speaking, not figuratively. Yeah, I got up here and gonna soak in the views. I think a common theme you're gonna find in my videos is just eating lunch in really cool places. So this is the first installment, I guess. There's a drone that just flew by, and I was nervous to bring mine out for 2 reasons. The first, I didn't know if it was legal to fly drones in national forests, because this particular spot is within the boundaries of a national forest. I think it's Prescott National Forest. But also I learned that there are peregrine falcons that roam these parts, and those are the fastest animals in the world. They dive down at like 200 miles per hour, I think. But I get the feeling that they're predators and aggressive, so I didn't want them to be destroying my drone. But if this person's drone survives, then it kind of gives me permission to use mine, I guess. The sun is setting and I'm out here trying to find a good place to take an awesome photo with me in my van. And this is where I find myself right now, and I love it. The sun is setting up on the mountain up there. I like this. So in college, by the time I hit junior year, I had pretty much found my core group of guys, about 5 or 6 of us, who would do majority of our studying together, and a lot of us teamed up when it came to various group projects and stuff. And there was this one guy who we were lab partners in a class called, what was it called? Methods and Measurements. We studied mechanical engineering. Check out that view real quick. But anyway, my buddy Trent Christensen, my former lab partner, saw that I was in Sedona, and he recommended that I do a hike called Devil's Bridge, which I'd actually found on a Google search prior to him recommending that to me, because it said that Devil's Bridge was considered like the prettiest hike in Sedona. So that is what I am on right now. One question on this hike that I'm hoping to get an answer to is, how in the world did Satan get ownership of this bridge? Looking here at this little pond thing that I found, and I'm slightly tempted to go in and take a dip. It's currently 36 degrees out here. I don't think I want to enough though. It'd be fun, it'd be cool, but not quite worth it. Maybe if this was slightly more extravagant, then I'd be willing to, but I think I'll pass this one up. But what's cool though is that I'm considering it. And I think the reason I'm able to consider it is because of the ice baths that I took last year. Before those, whoa. Well, that stinks. Just got my shoes all wet. Oh well, that'll dry off. Anyway, before the ice baths that I took last winter, I would have considered myself a complete sissy when it comes to the cold. But now I feel pretty confident in myself that I can handle it, and it's actually kind of enjoyable. But we'll save a solo cold plunge like that for another day. It got really windy. I came over here from this beachy spot and then walked along this log, and down here this one was pretty shaky, and then was able to climb up here on this spot right here. Pretty cool spot. So as of right now, it is January 9th. This pretty much sums up what I've been up to for the first week and a couple days of van life. Kind of random, went to some pretty cool places, but if you like this video and want to keep up with my adventures, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.